So today we're going to talk about the drought in Italy. Okay, so the first paragraph, Chopper, can you please read it? And then second paragraph, Iris.
Large swathes of Europe are experiencing droughts and water shortage. One region is experiencing its worst drought for 70 years. The area in northern Italy has had hardly any rainfall in the past 4 months. This year's snowfall was 70% lower. This has caused the river Po, Italy's largest, to be 3 metrics lower than average.
A lot of the river bed has dried up and people can walk across the mud. In one part, the declined water level has fully exposed a World War II shipwreck. Authorities are concerned that if it doesn't rain soon, there will be a serious water shortage. This means water will be rationed for drinking. Farmers will also have problems finding water to irrigate their crops.
Irrigate their crops. Great. Okay, so do you believe that all countries should start rationing water? Why or why not? Iris, what do you think?
Yes, I believe it. I think the weather is getting unstable on Earth. It means droughts and water shortage will be happening anytime. So maybe our government should start ration waters. We need to save more water because I think most people don't aware wasting water is a serious issue.
Okay, what about you, Eugene?
I think I don't think that all countries should start rationing water because I think it depends on the weather in that country. If they rain all days and their national place to storage water maybe too full to storage more water. It's also not a good thing in that country. So I think it depends on the weather in the country, but I agree that people need to, people cannot waste water, even we think it a lot in the country.
Okay, even if we think there is a lot, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they tend to waste water because they think there's a lot of it. Okay. I feel that a lot of people that I see how they use water, sometimes it's kind of shocking how they don't really care how much water they use because maybe they think they pay for it, right? Yeah, so it's a different type of mentality and their thought process. Hopper, what do you think?
No, I don't believe that's true. I don't think all countries that don't have water shortages need water rationing. Although we see many countries don't have enough water, but some countries they have enough water, and they can't they can't give others their water. So I think and I think water is really important to people. So try not to limit it if you can.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So, conclusion?
So I don't believe that all countries should start rationing water.
Okay. So here, what's the best way to deal with a drought? Yuqing, what do you think about this?
I think the best way to deal with a drought is people need to carefully use water and also also they can save some water in daily life before just in a case, not waste water until a drought happen.
Okay. So they should plan for it, or what are your suggestions?
Yes, I think everyone need to plan for a drought, even they think now is enough water. We still need to think about future and save some water, and also to not waste water.
Good. How difficult is it to be a farmer? Can you give us some examples? Iris, what about this one?
I researched some article, and they point out greenhouse and pest issue cause climate change and make the weather unstable. So I think I think these reasons make farmer agriculture products reduce and also affect foods reduce too. So I think the main problem is farmer is hard to plant any foods, including rice, wheat, and fruits. Yeah.
Chopper, what do you think about this question?
I think be a farmer. I think they made the problem is the they can't predict what the weather will be like in three months or half a year or a year later. Yeah. Like can't guess what weather is will be happen. They may meet typhoon or drought. They can't control. Yeah. I think it's the difficult problem to be a farmer.
Okay. And how can we help farmers to irrigate their crops? Yuqing.
I think it's really hard to help farmers to irrigate their crops because I can't give them water, but the only way I can think is I can trying to use less water in my daily life, and also we can make some advertisement to tell everyone carefully using water. Then we can give farmers more water to irrigate their crops.
Iris, what about you?
I think agriculture science and technology is maybe a opportunity in the future. Yeah, because I know some science method could successful solve the water shortage problem in Israel. They good at to recycle the water, and in Israel there have some location is desert. Yeah, desert. So perhaps government and enterprise can collaborate on agriculture technology.
Okay, great. So the next question I'd like to ask is, have you ever experienced water shortages ever? What strange weather have you experienced? What is causing these extreme weather events? And what would you do if water was rationed in where you were living? Okay, let's start with Eugene.
I think whether the strangest weather I have experienced is now, because the summer become really hot this year, and every year the temperature raise up every year. So and also in winter, it's not really cold now. I remember when I was a kid, I need to wear like 3 to 4 clothes in winter, but now I don't need too much clothes in winter. So I think the strangest weather I have experienced is now, and it is the hottest summer and warm winter. And also I think I don't really know the details about what causing these extreme weather events, but I guess it's relating to human explore too much nature, like forest. So some balance in nature is broken. That make the weather so strange nowadays. And what if water was rationed, then I may concern to like take shower to once 3 days, and also I think I may to not do too much exercise, because if you do exercise, then you need to drink more water. So I think I have many ways to save water. Only use it in important timing.
Great. Iris.
Okay, I think the weather is getting unstable and in the world, such as melting of the iceberg in North Pole and forest wildfire in Australia are happening around the world. And I still think these extreme weather events caused by greenhouse because people destroying the nature and environment. Yeah, and okay, and if water was rationed, I can limit my showering times and reuse water to washing the car or something. And when I brush my teeth, I don't leave the water running like something. And I will save the water in my normal day. Yeah. Okay.
Great. What about Chopper?
I think this summer is a strange weather I have experienced. I remember many places in Taiwan have set records for high temperatures this summer. I think I can control to drink ice water or drinks. But in this summer, I can control. I want to drink cold coffee or cold drinks anytime because it's so hot. I think the greenhouse effect is causing less strange weather. And if I fast water is ration. I think I might go and buy bottled water to use. For example, when doing laundry. Yeah, I will spend money to find water to use. If water will be rationed.
Okay, great. So let's move on to the role play. So today we're going to talk about the worst natural disasters. Okay, we have drought, blizzard, and earthquakes. Okay, I'm going to give drought to Eugene, blizzard to Iris, and earthquakes to Chopper. Okay, so you're gonna have around 2 minutes. We're gonna come back at 9:35 and then to start the debate. Okay, great.